to the Tumbleweed Tiny House. These rustic creations are some of the smallest wood homes you can buy or build, the tiniest measuring in at 65 square feet.
This is about as small as you can go, really, and still have style.
The concept originally developed by Tumbleweed founder Jay Shafer in 1997.
The beginning of tiny houses was really very personal because I wanted a space that fit my needs and didn't tax me in any undue way. There's no reason that I could see why you couldn't take an RV and make it a full-time residence. So I built my house on wheels, and I've been building houses on wheels for that reason ever since.
Jay builds these buildings or designs these buildings so that they're completely legal to go down the highway.
They can go anywhere. Anywhere any other place on wheels could go.
And when it comes to building one of these tiny houses, Jay gives the client plenty of options.
We sell plans, so you could build it yourself. We sell kits, so you could build it from a kit, or you can just buy it ready-made from us. Well, at this point, Bill Rockhill is our builder. He's out on the East Coast. We found that Bill is the man for the job because he knows how to get things done.
Put the worm drive back in the worm. This place started to look like a pigsty over here. Bear Creek Carpentry started back in 1993. We build traditional homes in either log, timber frame, or stick frame. I only like to build things that I can walk away from and know that there will never be a problem.
And with Jay insisting on only the best materials and sturdy craftsmanship, it's no surprise Bear Creek and Tumbleweed came together to build these tiny houses on wheels.
And then mirror image that side over there. Jay's plans make it easier. It's the same accuracy as a 5,000 square foot house.
2x4 construction, unlike most RV construction, is a bit heavier. Fastening that structure to the wheels is very important.
Right there would be the best spot.
These are hurricane-type anchor, and what we do, we attach it to the structural framing of the building, and there's gonna be an all-threaded rod that goes all the way down through the bottom plate and into the steel structure of the trailer to prevent it from blowing off. We're gonna finish drilling these and putting these brackets in, and then we're gonna start sheeting the walls.
It's important that the builders that we work with directly understand my aesthetic.
There we go.
Which is very traditional. If there is any question in the process along the way that needs to be modified, Bill seems to make the right decisions.
This is called Zip. This product has already got its moisture barrier on it. In the sheathing world, this is the top-of-the-line product right now. Old-timers still stick with plywood, but plywood delaminates and everything else. So we've kind of stepped it up a notch and went to all the state-of-the-art materials. This is a frame for the bay window, which is at the, we call the front, which is where the door is. Because it's on the road, Jay has designed in parallams to be the main structure, so there's no studs or normal framing. These are really, really strong. Once it's bolted together, it's not just one thing pivoting on another, it's interlocked.
But it's not just the innovative parallam construction that makes these tiny houses virtually indestructible. The list goes on.
The foundation, which is the trailer, and a really, really strong roof, and good sturdy walls, and with the metal bracing and the sheathing, it's a good recipe for strength.
It's good.
That's good.
Bill and his crew with Bear Creek Carpentry are nearing the midway point of their current tiny house project. For Bear Creek, building these tiny houses is a family affair. Apart from Joe, the lead carpenter, Bill works side by side with his 3 sons.
I work with my sons around me and my daughter. It's nothing like it.
This type of work is probably my favorite work I've ever done. It's the most rewarding feeling just stepping back at the end of the day and just seeing like the progress.
I've been going to the job ever since I was born. You could probably call me the building rat. I would crawl underneath the building because I was the smallest person on the job.
This supports the upstairs sleeping loft is what it does.
We're using a lot of really big, really strong fasteners.
This one bolt here can hold 900 pounds, so we put hundreds in there, so obviously it's way stronger than necessary.
the sleeping loft, and this is Douglas fir tongue and groove, hardwood flooring.
We put the fir floor down before we frame the roof. Now, that would be really, really hard to do if the roof was in first. We'd never be able to swing the hammer, and that's through experience.
This piece is the centerboard, and we're gonna nail the rafters straight to this.
It might take a normal customer up to 800 hours to build one of these tiny houses, but for Bear Creek, it only takes about 200.
We're about 85% framed. I see no reason that this could not be rigged up to pull into any campground in America and hook it up in 5 minutes.
Jay Shafer makes his plans available for anyone to build their own tiny home, which is exactly what 17-year-old Austin is in the process of doing.
Well, Austin is definitely one of our youngest billboards for Tumbleweed. He's getting out there and promoting the idea of these houses on wheels for full-time living.
It's gonna be where I live, not only for college, but outside of college, I wanna live in it and make sure I help my part in keeping the earth green and clean. So this is my tiny house. Up there will be some storage area where I'll put stuff. Over here are the 3 bay windows. Inside it's gonna be a full shower, a bathroom with a toilet, a sink, stove and oven with a hood. The sink will be here and the stove and oven will be here. And then I have my shower. It will have anything a regular house will have except for a dishwasher and a washer and dryer. What I'm building here is my main bookshelf that's gonna block off my loft, so get a little bit of privacy up there. I'm drilling it in, and then I take it halfway out and drilling it back in so I can don't have to put pilot holes in. Saves me time in the long run. I had to pay for all myself, so I mean, I don't get to spend all the money at once and buy everything, but I inch my way there. I like the idea of being like a nomadic life where I can move it. On this side, we have a RV hookup. So I can, if I go to an actual RV place, I can just plug it in. This outlet's gonna be for anything that I need to use outside. If I have parties and need speakers outside, I can hook them into here. When I plug in the main power, it should light up green if I did it right. And you got the green light. I hope to show the generation of my age that they need to start thinking outside the box and not inside the box.
He is just making a big difference for himself and for the rest of us, too.